Hi everyone, welcome back to DesiMapleLife. I'm Harshita. Today we are answering a question that we almost every day wonder. Is the PMP or CAPM actually worth it? Before we look at the career side, I want to share one thing my mom always told me. She is a very wise lady, and she always said, education and certifications are never a waste. They are assets that stay with you forever. I have lived by this. And over the last 3 years, from doing my CAPM to clearing my PMP, last year I have realized just how right she was. Today I am sharing my journey and why these certificates are about much more than just a piece of paper. Just to be clear, this video is especially for three types of people. One, if you are new to project work or working as a coordinator. Two, if you have moved to Canada or any other country and are trying to grow your career. And the last, if you are already working in projects but feel stuck or maybe undervalued. If that sounds like you, this video is for you. Let's go back 3 years. I was working as a project consultant. I knew my way around the work, but honestly, I did not always have the confidence to speak up in big meetings. That's when I did my CAPM certification. It was my first real step into the professional framework. Suddenly, I had the terms. I wasn't just guessing. I understood the global standard for how projects should run. If you are coordinator or just starting out in Canada, the CAPM is your foundation. It actually gives you the language to talk to senior leaders and the confidence to know that your methods are backed by the industry standard. Fast forward to last year, I cleared my PMP, and shortly after, I decided to switch my job. This is where I saw the real world value. When you are interviewing for a new role, having those three letters PMP on your resume acts like a green light. It tells the recruiter immediately that you have the discipline and the knowledge to handle the job. But more importantly, it changed how I felt. When I started my new role, I didn't feel like a newbie. I felt actually prepared. I knew the terminology, I knew the processes, and I could actually contribute from day one. That boost in inner confidence is priceless. You actually stop questioning yourself because you have the certification to back you up. Let me share what actually changed for me after PMP. Not theory, but day to day work. So I started structuring meetings better. I knew how to frame risks instead of just pointing out problems. I could talk to stakeholders in a language they actually respected. Even simple things like saying, this is a risk, not an issue yet, or let's look at the impact and probability. These completely change how people responded to me. That's when I realized PMP isn't about memorizing, it's about thinking differently. One Canada specific thing I want to mention, especially for newcomers, is that Canadian employers value process maturity. They expect documentation, risk awareness, and stakeholder communication. PMP and CAPM certification teach exactly that. So, even if your previous experience is very strong, but without structured language, it is harder to be heard here. That's why these certifications help you bridge the Canadian experience gap. In 2026, with the market being so competitive already, you need every advantage you can get. Now, let me be very honest. PMP or CAPM is not a magic wand. If you hate planning, coordination, or maybe working with people, or if you are looking for an overnight salary jump without any effort, then this certification alone won't help you out. But if you are already doing the project type work and want structure, confidence, and credibility, That's where PMP and CAPM actually shine. The PMBOK 7th edition, which we are covering in our short series, is all about adaptability. By getting certified, you aren't just learning rules, you are learning how to solve problems. Whether you are coordinating a small team or managing a large project, knowing the right way to handle risks or stakeholders makes you an asset that no company wants to lose. It's about job security and the confidence to know you can handle whatever the market throws at you. So, here's the simplest way to decide between CAPM and PMP. If you are early in your career, working as a project coordinator or trying to break into project management, start with CAPM because CAPM does not require prior project management experience. What you need is a secondary diploma and 23 hours of project management education, also known as PDU. Now, if you are already managing projects and leading teams, then PMP is the right choice for you because PMP requires real project experience. You need either 36 months of experience with a 4-year degree or 60 months without one. Plus, I think, 35 hours of project management education. So, CAPM builds your foundation. PMP multiplies your impact. Now, after being said that, let's talk about money and AI. Some people say AI will do project management now. My take, AI can't manage a team's emotion. AI can't negotiate with a difficult stakeholder in a boardroom. PMBOK 7th focuses on people and principles, which are the things AI can't do. So, in Canada, many government and construction contracts actually require a PMP on the team because without it, you are literally locked out of high paying roles. So, is it worth the $400 to $500 for the certification? If it increases your salary by even $5,000, and usually it's much more, it pays for itself in the first month. So, is it worth it? From my experience, absolutely. It's the best investment I have made in my career since moving to Canada. Before I wrap this up, I want to clear a few common myths I hear all the time about PMP and CAPM certification. So, myth 1, PMP is only for IT or tech roles. That's not true. I have seen PMP holders in construction, the healthcare, banking, government, and consulting here in Canada. I myself right now working in telecommunication industry. Myth 2. You need to be a project manager by title to do PMP. No. What matters is the work you do, leading tasks, managing timelines, stakeholders, and risks. Title don't matter. Now, myth 3. CAPM is useless if you already have work experience. No. CAPM is extremely valuable if you lack confidence or formal structure, especially if you are new to Canada. These myths stop a lot of capable people from moving forward. To help you get started without feeling overwhelmed, I have launched a topic by topic short series here on the channel. We are going through the PMBOK 7 together, 1 minute at a time. And also you can download PMBOK 7th edition guide for free. Below, I will add the link in the description. So follow the series and let's get you that same confidence boost. I'm Harshita and I'll see you in the first chapter of our short series. Till then, bye and take care.